It's time now for Ask the Expert. It's the afternoon, about the time of day when you must need a shot of energy. We're not talking about caffeine.
Sitting all day at an office job does not help. Our wellness ambassador, David Pritchard, joining us live this afternoon to tell us why. I heard somebody say a couple weeks ago that sitting is the new smoking.
Yeah, it was an interesting study that came out of Mayo Clinic. On average, 9 to 5, most people will sit 7 to 7.5 hours during that time frame. So, and they related it to that it's just as bad as smoking for you. So we need to get up. We need to increase more energy. If you're working through the day, you got to find ways, you got to plug in ways to get up, set reminders, have walking meetings, maybe not tomorrow, but walking meetings when the weather gets nice, you know, 10, 15 minutes here, 10, 15 minutes there, it adds up. And it adds more energy. It reduces stress. I mean, we know that.
So when we're sitting at a desk, we're in a chair all day for this, 7, 8 hours. What's happening, like, to our bodies?
Well, our body compresses. You know, our spine, it just all of a sudden starts to get smaller and smaller. Our shoulders start to hunch forward. We decrease our energy. It increases stress in our body. And that's the last thing that we want. We want to keep our body open so we breathe better, keep your diaphragm open, so you have oxygen and circulation, which increases your energy level, and you feel better. And it all starts in the chair. It really does.
These are some of our fine office chairs here from today's TMJ 4.
Yeah, so what we're going to start with, why don't we get you guys sitting down.
All right.
So, and one of the key things is sitting as far forward as you can and not crossing your legs.
See, when I sit over there at that desk, I find myself, I like to sit on the lip of the chair because you sit up straighter that way.
You sit at the lip of the chair, you're going to keep your back straight, you're not going to slouch back, which then decreases that spine. So when we're starting here, most of the pressure we find is in our neck. So what we want to do is start to move our neck clockwise, nice and slow, right, and then go down to the middle and go to the left. And what we're doing here is you're just opening up that neck area.
Stiff.
Right, when it's so stiff through the day, looking at a computer, holding onto a phone, and you're going to do a clockwise 5 times, counterclockwise.
And should you be alarmed by the noises your neck
makes?
Rice
Krispie noises, don't worry about it, as long as it doesn't hurt. But go slow and don't hurt yourself, all right? Now, what we're going to do is cross your right leg over your left leg, both of you. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go out a little wider. So I'm going to have you go, because what we're going to do is press down on that knee.
It's a good hip stretch.
And we're going to lean forward. This is great for that lower back.
As
you lean forward, you're stretching out your glutes and your hips and your lower back.
That's a runner stretch right there.
Exactly. And you're not leaving your desk. You're still in that area, so you're still able to work. And now, one of my favorite ones is really stretching. Get your legs spread out a little bit and reach in between your legs down to the floor. All right? You're stretching out your back. You're not going to rip your pants or your suit, don't worry. But what you're doing is you're really stretching out your spine.
So
you're stretching out your inner thigh. Yeah, and you can let your body just actually relax and hunch over into this position. So you're really dropping your neck. You're stretching out your spine.
Yeah, that is good, actually.
You're doing this every hour, though. And it increases energy. It's going to make you feel better. You're going to breathe better.
Just let people know you're doing it so they don't think you're passed
Janet,
out
you
at
see
your
any Diane, we do this in the newsroom.
Yes.
We're following
and
his
you
instructions.
still can be on the phone. You're still doing work. Now, this is a great little tool. Now, this is a great tool because this is a ball that's filled with air. All right, we did the Bozu ball last week. Now we're doing this ball, which you're going to sit in, and it forces you, as you're sitting in the front of it, it forces you to keep your spine nice and aligned, your chest high, and you can't get lazy. You got to really sit up. Your shoulders are high, your chest is up. You're going to breathe better. Circulation's going through your body, and you still can be typing, answering the phone, doing all the things you would need to be doing at your job, but you're sitting on a ball that forces you to sit up straighter.
And if you're really adventurous, you do the ball solo, but we're out of time.
Yeah, no problem.
David.
Got a question for any of our experts? Here's how you do it. Ask the expert at TMJ4.com or leave a voicemail at that number right there on your screen.